Hey, JC here, JC's Comics and More, and Chuck, and of course, Joel in the Steadicam at 6725 West Central Avenue, that's Toledo, Ohio, 43617-419-531-6097. This is the fourth new comics unboxing video for this week. Of course, Instagram is JC's Comics and More and www.jcscomicsandmore.com. We got this nice damage right there. I'll be able to see that. Luckily, it does not impact the comic on the inside. So let's take a quick look and see what we have here in this box here. See if we can get through two boxes this time. We've got the Amazing, Fantastic, Incredible. This is about Stan Lee, about some of his history and some of the stuff he did. So if you're a fan of Stan Lee, you need to pick this up this week. To do Stan's honor, buy this. Okay. Also, real quick, I'll point this out. Earlier, when I think this was in box 1, I counted these out. I had more than what I ordered, and Marvel doubled whatever our orders were on this. I ordered 9 copies because it's not selling very well, so I got 18 copies. Marvel has a habit of doing stuff like that to help pad their numbers, so their numbers look better than what they are. So when that book, the sales figures come out, it doesn't suck so bad. I got this Game Trade magazine. I'm going to make sure a copy of that goes to Checkmate Games. They're in the same plaza as my shop, JC's Comics and More, along with Video Game Underground. But the owner, he does a really, really good job with role-playing game and Dungeons & Dragons and stuff like that. Got the new issue previews. So make sure those copies get set aside for the customers who get those. I don't buy very many previews, extra previews these days, because they just don't sell. I think personally they should be much cheaper than what they are to encourage people to buy them, but Diamond doesn't think so. Diamond makes money off of every single ad on there. Image, they paid for that. This, that's paid for. That's paid for. These ads are all paid for. These are all paid for. Every single solicitation is paid for. Diamond makes all kinds of bank off of this. I should be able to give those things away for free. This Red Sonja Ballad of the Red Goddess hardcover came in this week. So I'll be happy people with that. See, this Marvel Universe free book came in this week. So we'll give those out. They might be, they might have changed those up. Maybe they're no longer doing like the old Marvel previews, but I should have Marvel previews also. Looks like just 2 more of those are in here. And then also, the only other thing that's in here is from Tarot Witch of the Black Rose. There's a studio edition, and this is numbered 945 of 1000. So it's from Jim Balance. Again, he brings out his books on time every time each month. Let me pause this and go grab another box. Okay, one more box after this. I got a 53 pounder. So this is a 49 pounder. So let's get this thing processed quickly so I can get the other one processed, so I can get these things uploaded, and then I get to move all my comics around. We're doing a midnight release, of course, and they're doing a sale it starts at 11 on Batman related stuff. From Garth Ennis and Aftershock, out of the blue. These hardcovers are $19.99. I think this might be Aftershock's first hardcover. Got people that certainly are going to want those. So we got some Darth Vaders, Dark Visions, issue number 2 of this series. Pull the rest of them from the other side. I see some other Detective Comic 1000s also. But let's put these Darth Vaders over out of the way. So we got some more Fantastic Fours. Issue number 8. It says War of the Realms starts in 1 week. We'll see how War of the Realms is. Myself, personally, I'm not excited about another big event. Another big event from Marvel. Does anybody remember Secret Empire? Anybody remember what a steaming pile that was? Another Cinema Purgatorio. Make sure I get set aside for someone as well. We've got cover A of Bloodshot, Rising Spirit. Although this copy is damaged from the way it was put carelessly into the boxes. WrestleMania 1000 with the Undertaker on the front. So certainly I've got somebody that certainly is going to want that comic because I'm a big Undertaker fan. Marvel Rising number 1. Got 1 copy of that. That is a smaller press book for kids. And look, Ms. Marvel has a fro. Jim Henson's Labyrinth. Lots of Jim Henson's books this week. So we've got Action Comics 1009. There's the cover B on the Action Comics. We've got the cover B on the Forgotten Queen. Spider-Man Far From Home. Ties in with the new Spider-Man film coming out. Cover E of Sabrina. I see Batgirl. I see Fantastic Four. Spider-Villains cover. Probably will be a little bit hotter book because of who's on the cover of the Fantastic Four. We'll have that in just a minute here. Here's Batgirl 33, the regular cover A. I know somebody's going to want that, so I'm going to set that aside for them right now. Black Hammer, cover B. Make sure I get set aside for somebody. Here is the cover A of X-Force number 5. This X-Force series, for me at least, is not selling that well. New issue of Snot Girl, issue 13, gets set aside for a poll customer. As does this issue of Mega Ghost. Actually, this copy of Mega Ghost gets set aside for a poll customer. And also this copy gets set aside for a poll customer. Cover D of Grimm's Fairy Tales. I think this is the cover B of Rick and Morty. It's Rick and Morty number 48. 2 more issues. Issue 50 of Rick and Morty. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Issue 50 of Rick and Morty already. A variant copy on Amazing Spider-Man. This is going to have to be called in as a damage. As you can see, it was put into the box wrong. And if this is a 1 in 25, I can't charge somebody the price that those get charged. Now, granted, it's no Immortal Hulk number 16 second printing. I can't believe Marvel, actually I can't believe Marvel would do that, because that's Marvel. They're doing tiered variants on Immortal Hulk number 16, because the first printings of the 1 in 25s are going for such stupid money. Marvel sees dollar signs. But here's the Black Cat in Fantastic Four number 8. the Spider Villains cover. I don't care too much for Roberto Ramos artwork on it. He draws her with bony legs. New Boom Studios Coda. I don't like the logo at the bottom, but it's not a problem because I only bought one copy. Goes to a pull customer. And here is the cover A for Action Comics 109. Leviathan Rising. This has been really good. If you've not been reading Bendis's Action or Superman's, you've been missing out. Cover A of The Realm, number 12. And here's another book people are waiting on. The reprint of Incredible Hulk 181. Nice red cover. Got all the ads in there. Look at that. You even get your Marvel value stamp. Hasn't been clipped out yet. Mary Jo Duffy wrote a letter in this, who has actually went on to write for Marvel for a while. But we got plenty of copies of that for people that are going to want copies. So you've got that. And then also that's a Detective 1000. So Incredible Hulk 181 and Detective 1000 the same week. What kind of bizarro world are we living in? Speaking of Detective, this is the Tim Sale 1990s version cover. Tim Sale making his presence known. Pull out the rest of these Hulk issues. I ordered a lot of these Hulk reprints. People can't afford $2,000. They can afford $3.90 some cents. New issue of Punchline. This I think is a takeoff on. It might be a takeoff on a Hulk cover. But I like that there. Like it's the old Marvel Comics group. Got the new issue of Bone Parish. Again, make sure a copy of that gets set aside for a customer. We've got Wonder Woman. We've got the cover A's. The cover B's might be coming in next week. I'm not sure what's the problem with that. But they were not on the schedule for this week. So we got the cover A's for issue 67. So hopefully we'll see the other ones this next week. I think these covers here are connecting covers. Amazing Spider-Man connecting covers. Those are pretty nice. So the other one had to be a 1 in 25 variant that was damaged. Let's pull up the rest of the Tim Sale covers. Actually, let's move on to these flashes. And I see there's other Batman covers in here as well. I see the Batman 1930s cover. Got the Flash cover B's. Very nice. Wasted Space from Vault. That's Wasted Space right there. Move that up. But this is for a pull customer, so who cares, right? Books of Magic. Sandman Universe. Issue number 6. Again, copy gets set aside for a pull customer. Zodiac. Issue number 2. Cover B. That's for a pull customer. Okay. Pull out the rest of these Tim Sale Batmans or Detective Comics. And let's see what else is down here. Underneath those, we'll go ahead. Got this book here, which I say is going to be canceled soon. If you're looking for a copy of Riri Williams' Ironheart, you're not going to find a copy here. This is my only copy for a pull customer. Cannot sell more than one copy. I do not buy it. Here's the Spider Villains cover for Black Panther. We'll set those aside with the Black Panthers. Got Grimm's Fairy Tales, cover A. Make sure a copy of that gets set aside for a customer. I'm going to pause this real quick. Okay, we're back. Somebody calling his order in. Told him to give me a call back because I got to get these videos taken care of. Another copy of Jim Henson's Beneath the Dark Crystal that gets set aside, I believe, for a pull customer. Here we've got the cover A's of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Urban Legends. Got the variant cover on Tarot Wit to the Black Rose. That's set aside for one of my customers. And here's the other Man-Eaters. So make sure one of those gets set aside for a customer. One can go out on the stands. Okay. So we got the 1930s Detective Comics in here as well. Great Steve Rude cover. Look at that. Looks like Steve Rude's fighting the KKK, or Batman's fighting the KKK. And they were, so he was fighting Democrats. Democrats were KKK members to begin with. So at this point right here, Batman's fighting the KKK Democrats. People don't like hearing that. But here we got the 1930s and the 1990s covers of Detective 1000. So again, we're having the midnight release for this. Be sure to thank your comic shop owners if they are having midnight releases, because it does a lot of work to try and do this and then to be open at midnight, not being home, getting sleep, and ready for a long Wednesday. Makes it a much, much longer Wednesday for us. But if you do like these videos, as of course, always smash that bell for notifications after you subscribe. And then also, please, please, please share on any of your social mediums. You're on a Facebook comic group page. Share these videos. Please share these videos. Share the love. And fellow comic shop owners, you watching this, man, start your own channel. You know, I like to see how how much stuff you order and what kind of stuff you guys go through too. You know, you're part of my brotherhood. But as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone. We're over 700 subscribers. I'd like to be close to 800. Can we do 800? Can we get to 800 by the end of the month? Tell your friends, you know, promote the channel. Tell people to subscribe. But other than that, thanks again. And we're moving on to the next box.